salt shaker, table, coconut, anything come across this goddamn table and I go to jail, it's gonna be a problem. I said it and I meant it.
You always talking about going to jail.
Oh my God! You guys! Can you believe this? Jackie Christie is facing 10 years in prison after a jaw-dropping $300 million court ruling that has literally turned her entire world upside down. This isn't just some minor celebrity scandal. We're talking about potential PRISON time. How did everything go so terribly wrong for the Basketball Wives star? Let's dive into all the shocking, juicy details of this absolutely insane legal nightmare.
I never had a problem with her. I've always looked out for her. I never had nothing bad to say about Malaysia. And I rest my mother case. I'm gone.
Listen up, because this isn't your typical reality TV drama. This is real life. The Basketball Wives superstar Jackie Christie is staring down a mind-blowing $300 million court ruling that could send her behind bars for a decade. Can you even imagine? This isn't just some petty lawsuit, it's a full-blown legal catastrophe that could destroy everything she's built. If you've ever watched Basketball Wives, you already know Jackie is the queen of controversy. She's bold, she's fierce, she's outspoken, and she's always stirring the pot. Love her or hate her, and trust me, people feel strongly both ways, Jackie knows exactly how to keep everyone talking about her. But honey, this time the drama isn't about cast feuds or petty gossip. It's about a serious legal battle that could snatch her from the spotlight and throw her straight into a cold, hard prison cell. So what in the world happened? Sources close to the situation say Jackie's caught up in a massive fraud case involving hundreds of millions of dollars. The court's bombshell decision has sent absolute shockwaves through the entertainment world, and fans everywhere are desperately wondering, how did she get tangled up in something this enormous? And more importantly, what happens next for the reality star? Jackie has spent years building her career on being utterly fearless. She's not just a reality star, she's an author, a businesswoman, and a total force of nature. But now, everything she's worked so hard for might come crashing down around her in an instant. Facing a $300 million legal battle would be devastating enough for anyone, but the terrifying possibility of spending 10 years locked away? That's a whole different level of nightmare.
It is my great pleasure to declare that you are husband and wife.
Amen. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Mr. Doug and Mrs. Jackie Christie.
It doesn't matter if you're Team Jackie or if you can't stand her, you have to admit she absolutely knows how to keep people talking, and that's exactly what made her stand out from day one on Basketball Wives. Jackie wasn't always living in the spotlight, though. She skyrocketed to fame after marrying former NBA player Doug Christie. And unlike most celebrity couples who can barely stay together through a single Hollywood season, these two have done something absolutely unheard of. They've renewed their vows every single year since 1996. Yes, you heard that right. Every year, their over-the-top, passionate love story has been a huge part of Jackie's television persona, making them one of the most talked-about couples in the entire Basketball Wives universe. When Basketball Wives LA first exploded onto our screens back in 2011, Jackie instantly became the most unforgettable cast member by a mile. She wasn't just another basketball wife blending into the background. She was the drama, always throwing herself right into the middle of every conflict, calling people out left and right, and making absolutely certain her voice was the loudest in the room. Whether she was locked in fierce feuds with cast members or playing peacemaker, on those rare occasions when she felt like it, Jackie consistently kept the show entertaining as hell. Her explosive mix of fierce loyalty, fiery temper, and totally unpredictable nature made her simultaneously loved and hated, but never, ever ignored.
So we are so excited to have you here for this tea, and we do hear that you have a book coming out. Tell us a little bit about your book.
You know what? I have 5 books, and I brought them today so I could share it with the ladies. I have a book called An Ordinary Love, A True Story of Marriage and Basketball. I have a book called Woman, A Practical Guide to Loving the Skin You're In. I have Love. I have Relations, A His and Hers Guide to Finding Greater Intimacy.
Outside the wild world of reality TV, Jackie has brilliantly built an entire brand around her larger-than-life personality. She's established herself as an accomplished author, writing passionate books about relationships, personal growth, and even steamy romances. No Ordinary Love and Relations are just a couple of her sizzling titles that have flown off the shelves. She's also made her mark in the fashion world, creating her very own clothing line that perfectly captures her bold style and fearless attitude. But no matter what what business venture she dives into, Jackie has always been most famous for her explosive, no-holds-barred personality that simply refuses to be contained. Over the years, Jackie has transformed herself into a genuine reality TV legend. She's never been afraid to put absolutely everything out there for the world to see. Her most intimate relationships, her closest friendships, and even her biggest, most dramatic mistakes.
I do.
Take you, Jackie.
Take you, Jackie.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
I will laugh with you.
I will laugh with you and at you.
Jackie, I will always be by your side.
Jackie, I will always be by your side.
This isn't just some minor legal hiccup, people. It's a full-blown disaster. Jackie has been hit with a $300 million court ruling, and the details are absolutely shocking. Reports claim the case revolves around serious fraud allegations, and this devastating ruling could leave her completely ruined, both financially and legally. She didn't just lose a case. She may have lost everything. And the worst part? This legal nightmare didn't just appear out of thin air. It started with what seemed like ordinary financial disputes before things spiraled completely out of control at warp speed. The rumors swirling around suggest that Jackie got caught up in a scheme that backfired in the most spectacular way possible. Whether it involved shady business dealings or something even more serious, one thing is crystal clear. The court was not on her side, and now she's facing consequences that could destroy her entire life. This explosive case didn't stay confined to the courtroom. It's been making headlines everywhere. Fans are absolutely shocked. Legal experts are weighing in from every angle, and social media is buzzing nonstop with theories and opinions. Some people are saying Jackie knew exactly what she was doing from the very beginning, while others believe she innocently got tangled up in something much bigger than herself. Either way, the court has made its decision, and it's looking absolutely devastating for Jackie's future. The lawsuit includes some major players in the entertainment world, but the biggest name by far is Jackie Christie herself. Whether she was the mastermind behind it all or just one piece of a much larger puzzle, this ruling has put her entire future at serious risk. Lawyers, investigators, and even former business associates are all deeply involved in this messy situation. The legal chaos began when Jackie Christie filed for divorce from her husband, Doug Christie, demanding an absolutely mind-blowing $300 million in spousal support. This outrageous demand immediately raised eyebrows across the industry and sparked a brutally contentious legal battle that nobody saw coming. Doug Christie immediately contested the astronomical amount, which led to a court case that has attracted massive media attention from every corner of the entertainment world. During the heated proceedings, Doug Christie's legal team presented damning evidence that challenged the legitimacy of Jackie's enormous spousal support claim. They argued passionately that the $300 million demand was completely outrageous and didn't remotely reflect the couple's actual financial reality. Financial records and shocking testimonies were dramatically brought forward to dispute the necessity and justification for such an eye-popping sum. The court ultimately found merit in Doug's arguments, leading to the devastating dismissal of Jackie's massive claim. Following the court's decision, Doug Christie's legal representatives couldn't hide their satisfaction with the outcome, emphasizing that justice had finally been served after this ordeal. They stressed the critical importance of ensuring that spousal support claims are fair and actually grounded in reality, not fantasy numbers. Meanwhile, Jackie Christie's camp has remained surprisingly silent, with no official statements released regarding the court's crushing ruling. This legal battle hasn't just strained the personal relationship between Jackie and Doug Christie. It has placed Jackie in an extremely precarious legal position that could change her life forever. The dismissal of her $300 million spousal support claim and the terrifying possibility of a 10-year prison sentence have massive implications for her future, both personally and professionally. As this dramatic situation continues to unfold, it serves as a stark reminder of the complexities and potential consequences of high-stakes legal disputes, especially when they play out under the unforgiving spotlight of public scrutiny. Losing a $300 million case isn't just a minor setback. It's a complete financial catastrophe. If Jackie is forced to pay up, her bank accounts could take a hit so massive it might never recover. We're talking about possible bankruptcy, selling off luxury assets, and a complete lifestyle transformation overnight. She's been living the high life for years, flaunting her success and wealth, but this ruling could strip her of everything she's worked for. And if she actually ends up in prison, that makes her situation infinitely worse on every level. Jackie has always reigned supreme as reality reality TV royalty, but now her hard-earned career is standing on incredibly shaky ground. With this enormous scandal hanging over her head like a dark cloud, networks and brands might run for the hills rather than risk association with her. No one wants their name tied to legal drama this explosive and potentially criminal. This could mean far fewer TV appearances, dwindling business opportunities, and a serious hit to her income that could change her life forever. And let's be honest, legal battles this intense don't just hurt your bank account, they take a massive toll on your closest relationships too. Jackie has always been known for her strong, dominating personality, but even someone as fierce as she might struggle under pressure this intense. Friends, family members, and even longtime supporters might start quietly distancing themselves from her to avoid getting caught in the crossfire of this legal nightmare. And let's not forget the public humiliation of having her most personal legal troubles play out in front of the entire world. As of now, there have been no official public statements from Jackie Christie or her legal team regarding these ongoing legal proceedings. Her deafening silence has only led to increased speculation and burning curiosity among her fans and media outlets everywhere. If you scroll through Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok right now, Jackie's name is absolutely everywhere. People simply cannot believe the massive amount she demanded from Doug, and they are not holding back their opinions. Some are calling her outrageously greedy, while others passionately defend her, saying she's just fighting for what she rightfully deserves after all their years together. On TikTok, users are frantically digging up old clips from Basketball Wives LA, analyzing Jackie and Doug's relationship with a fine-tooth comb. People are desperate to figure out if this explosive divorce was a long time coming or if things just suddenly imploded out of nowhere. Meanwhile, Twitter is absolutely flooded with memes about the insane $300 million demand. Some are even joking that Jackie isn't just looking for spousal support, she's trying to gather enough cash to buy her own NBA team with that kind of money. Major entertainment sites like TMZ, Entertainment Tonight, and The Shade Room have been covering every shocking twist and turn of this saga. TMZ broke down the legal documents in detail, pointing out how incredibly rare it is to see a demand this astronomical even in high-profile celebrity divorces. Entertainment Tonight focused more on Jackie's career trajectory and how this devastating legal battle might affect her future in the industry. The Shade Room stirred up even more conversation by posting juicy updates that instantly generated thousands of heated comments from people taking sides. Even mainstream outlets have picked up this explosive story, making it far more than just another reality TV scandal. People who've never even watched a single episode of Basketball Wives are now talking non-stop about Jackie and her mind-boggling legal battle. Fans are completely divided on the issue. Some passionately believe Jackie has every right to ask for big money, especially after being with Doug for so many years. They argue that she's been loyally by his side for decades and absolutely deserves a major payout for her dedication. Others think her demand is way too much and makes her look absolutely terrible in the public eye. Then there are those who suspect this might all be just an elaborate stunt, a desperate attempt to stay relevant, generate media attention, or put intense pressure on Doug to settle quietly. Whatever the truth may be, everyone seems to have a strong opinion on the matter, and they are not shy about sharing it all over social media. The potential consequences for Jackie could be absolutely devastating. If the court completely rejects her claim, she might not just lose the case, she could lose a fortune in legal fees, possible fines, and face the terrifying risk of complete financial ruin. Worse yet, if any fraud accusations actually stick, she could be looking at serious jail time that would completely destroy the glamorous life she's built. And then there's her carefully cultivated career to consider. Jackie has spent years building her name as a reality star, entrepreneur, and author, but after this scandal, brands and networks might run screaming in the opposite direction. She could go from reality TV royalty to being completely blacklisted from the industry overnight. Jackie Christie's world is absolutely crumbling around her, and the stakes couldn't possibly be higher. Will she somehow fight back from this seemingly impossible position, or is this truly the end of her empire as we know it? With prison time looming on the horizon and $300 million on the line, this drama is just getting started. Stay tuned for more shocking updates, because this story is far from over. Story is far from over. Story is